In a dying field in Michigan, we see a Pyroraptor. It's a dromaeosaur if it wasn't already obvious, but one thing that makes it stick out very much from other dinosaurs is its very, very bright red feathers. Pyroraptor refers to the fact that its bones were found after a fire, but in real life it seemed it had colorations that also matched this personality. Pyroraptors have been found pretty much everywhere in recent years, although it doesn't seem that Ingen actually created this one, but instead, more evidence shows Biosyn being the Pyroraptor's creator. Mainly how the Pyroraptor does not have any other sort of DNA in it, and Biosyn is known for having complete genomes. Although there is a few unusual things about this specimen, for example its lack of feathering on the arms. There is a pretty simple explanation though. This footage was filmed in July, and after a little bit of research was done this year, it shows that some raptors will actually lose their feathering as the seasons change. By the time winter rolls around, this Pyroraptor will actually have its feathers back. You may also notice the very large eyes the Pyroraptors have. The eyes actually help them see in two different environments. It can see very well during the day, and they also have very good night vision. Unusual for a raptor though, the Pyroraptor has a very, very muscular jaw. Really, the entire physique of the Pyroraptor is pretty strong, considering that raptors are usually a little bit more frail and dainty. Most of them are speedsters, but the Pyroraptor seems to have opted for a more upfront and ahead sort of killing method. Think of it as most dromaeosaurs play on the defensive side, but the Pyroraptor is an offensive. But don't let any of that fool you, Pyroraptors are still incredibly fast. They can reach up to 50 miles per hour, which is about the same as the Velociraptor. And similar to Velociraptors, Pyroraptors also have head ornamentation. Not much is known about what it's for, but they do seem to use it as an intimidation factor. It can come in use whenever they're trying to make themselves appear bigger to larger predators. And they run into a lot of sticky situations. Like I said earlier, Pyroraptors have been found a lot of places, meaning they have to adapt to a lot of climates. But they've been found in tundras, the driest deserts you would ever imagine, and the muddiest and murkiest swamps on the planet, but still they survive. They've even been known to swim on occasion, and they swim better than most other theropod dinosaurs do, which makes two dinosaurs we've covered in a row now that are somewhat aquatic but really don't seem to be. One of the weirder things about the Pyroraptor is that it doesn't really seem to like packs that much. It's usually a very solitary creature. It isn't understood why, because most other raptors like to be in groups some way or another. But the Pyros always go solo, and they seem to be pretty good at it. They've never had any trouble keeping up with any other sort of theropod, and they seem to be pretty successful considering, like I said, they've been found pretty much everywhere. But that is all I have for this episode of Ingen Dinosaur Profile. Next time we'll be covering another predator, but this one is much bigger and much weirder too. However, until then, thank you for watching, and as always, remember, if something chases you, run.